the same time you're calling or having conveyed, all I'm looking for is the market. And I just made a YouTube. Did you watch it? Yeah, it's 2 minutes.
The last one I did not watch yet.
Well, I don't know what I'm dealing with now. I lay things down, sir, succinctly.
Yeah.
The market doesn't have anything to do with where we need to start. So I'm kind of in a quandary over that. That you can,
Over my statements on that.
yes, it's to me, it's as if, sir, and others that I let listen, you know, counsel with them. What's going on with Yossi to the both queens, and they say he's busy. He's trying to get his posse together, and he's dealing with Tom McCoy and everything else, and he's ignoring us.
As well, that's kind of true, David.
Well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
My my plate is full. I really, I'm coming to a point where I need to figure out a way to delegate the conundrum that I find myself.
Well, if you'd listen, if you'd listen and understand what you have in front of you, and when I that what is that? When I enough is enough. Lay out a night where you can do an RSVP. Hey, we're not fucking around. I mean, like that. We're not fooling around anymore. This is what I got.
Yes.
You. This is what I got. And then get everybody that you know, any swinging dick, put out that radio link. We're going to rub shoulders. Tonight, August 9th. Whatever. Well, what's today, March? Someplace. And this is what we're going to do. You want to take part in this? Now, we could do the Zoom call, but you get 1,000 people, cross your fingers. Zoom ain't going to handle it. Yes or no?
David, so you want to do something now, is what you're saying?
Not the second, no. Proper planning prevents piss poor performance. I plan. Then I perform.
Yeah.
I don't do crisis management, sir. You have all the tools available to create a fever pitch to entice rabbis to be on a call, to entice rabbis to get serious now. This is it, folks. I'm leading this charge. You. We got to get together with Christians. We don't have to, but that's the unifying message. How are we going to do that? Now we know we got some Jews love Jesus. We know we got some Jews love Jesus. We know we got some Jews don't like Jesus. What are we going to do? Now this gentleman, I'm speaking with, I don't know how we met. He's in Chicago. I'm Golan Heights. But a year or so ago, he set out to find out as a goy who this Moshiach character is. And you'll see, even Susan said, cold. She can't believe that Christians don't teach Mashiach. She did.
Right.
I still cannot. Because, all right, here's what it has created. It has created at this juncture such a huge chasm. It's like where you are. Where the fuck do I begin with this Rubik's Cube of confusion and chaos? Because You have the Hebrews looking for redemption, can't find it. Waiting for a character that doesn't sacrifice anything. There's no bloodshed. He just comes along and it's a big party. You got the Christians, so the Hebrews are still waiting for their redemption. This is my thinking and history reading. And then you got Christians who have supposedly been redeemed, yet they're waiting to die. They're waiting to confess their sins.
Right.
So you got these two Tesla coils of insanity. Yep. And then you got me. So it's an opportunity I laid out. Takes balls. Yeah, delegation, hell yeah. It's
Dave, we need to be less emotion, more motion. What we need is.
Don't tell me what we need. Don't tell me what we need. Don't tell me what we need.
What?
Go ahead.
I'm saying we need it's almost like, let me give you an example. Everyone knows today what a computer is. So for the same price, everybody today knows what the redemption is supposed to look like. And if we go from the ideas down, then we're talking about unity and all these big words that everyone agrees on. Okay. Now, when we start to get into the details or into the nitty-gritty or into the logistics of it all, that's when we start to come up with turbulence. Because when you try to, it's like, yeah, everybody has a computer in their house. How many people actually can take apart their computer, know what every single piece is, and put it back together? Not very many. So the real question is, do we understand what's happening good enough to be able to diagnose the problem like that? So like when your computer has an issue, if you're a computer technician and you know that this issue means that this part of the computer is not working.
What's your point?
My point is.
Yeah, what's your point?
My point is that as far as
I love you.
Right now, the way
I love you.
What I'm doing right now.
I said I love you.
You talking to me, or I love you too, David.
Thank you for calling me. Go ahead.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that right now my mindset is focused on making sure my vending machines work, making sure that my jewelry business functions, making sure that my family is okay and fed and whatever, and that the bills are paid.
Yeah, amen.
And that whenever somebody comes from the United States, from Germany,
I got it. Let me help you.
Yeah.
This entire proposal with you is totally with the understanding I have of your schedule and what needs to be done. I'm a can-do guy. Apparently you didn't get that. Double diamond, manager of the year, CIA. Yeah, I'm a pretty smart guy, knows what to do. My proposal is this. This is an opportunity for you to fish. You could, it's just like you did on your page with the journeys of Tarsus or whatever. You could call this a journey to whatever. Heaven, heavenly temple. Potential. Your words. Then you get the bait going. If you want to do rabbis only, do rabbis only. You want to do, we got to check you out. Whatever the criteria you're looking for. Rabbis, everybody, no charge. That's the first thing you say is no fucking charge. Limit 20. Is that good?
David, look, before you tell me that, okay, let's go back for a moment and then we'll go back to the logistics. Okay, let me tell it to you like this. If I continue doing what I'm doing with my vending machines, jewelry, family, going to the Knesset, meeting up with rabbis, and I just keep adding to those things already, I believe I'll have enough to survive. I'll have enough to keep my wife happy and my kids happy. And I might even pull off the Sanhedrin in the state of Israel.
So it's all up to you. So it's all up to you pulling it off.
No, there's no way in under heaven and earth that I'll be able to do it on my own. Absolutely not.
Well, you just stated.
But if I keep doing
No, you
what
just
I'm
stated
doing,
that you were reliant. You're reliant upon you for money.
No, the reason I pointed out all those other things is because I could technically neglect my responsibilities as a father.
All right,
like my mother did.
What do you want to delegate?
What do I want to delegate?
Yeah.
Well, David, do you want me to delegate some tasks to you? Do you want to see if you're
usually, Your Honor, usually in life the way it works, Your Honor, I hate to be the bearer of bad news to you, a chosen one, so chosen in my mind. But usually when another man in a discussion asks a question, if I'm not mistaken, the question is answered. And then upon answering that question, the subject that answered the question may ask his own question, sir.
Okay, so you want to know what I want to delegate?
Pay me and delegate. Yes.
Okay, I'll tell you what I need done.
No. Email me.
And I can pay you for that.
Email me what you need done and pay me. And put that to the side, okay?
Well, I need to give you a little training. I need to make sure you understand.
You want to do training now or after the email?
I'll need to train you up a little bit to show you what needs to be done.
Again, you need to train me now or after we agree. With the info in the email, I mean.
What do you want?
I want to move on.
You want to run?
I want to move on.
Oh, you want to move on?
Yeah. If you want to use me to delegate, send me an email what you're thinking, the amount, and let's discuss it after this. Yes or no?
I can tell you a price and I can tell you what work needs to be done, if that helps.
How about both those in an email and we move on?
David Butts at SMN?
Yeah, but I'm not saying, are you saying David? It's David D. Butts. Go ahead. Yeah, I know you like to do things on the fly. It's David B. Should I quit smoking?
Yeah, I have it. Okay.
Should I quit smoking? I don't want to.
Yes. You sound like Tonka the Train or something.
All right.
If I would be you, I'd swallow some aloe vera.
All right.
Because your lungs
I'm swallowing. I'm swallowing enough.
So you should stop smoking. Yeah, you should stop smoking, David. You really needed my opinion for that? You didn't know that?
I smoke 3 a day. 4 cigarettes a day. Shut up. More than that usually. All right. Look,
Now don't
you want
smoke.
to lay this out now? Go ahead, lay it out now. Lay it out now.
David, you shouldn't smoke.
All right.
You shouldn't drink regularly. Once a week.
I don't drink.
You
I don't drink at all. Just shut up.
Okay.
Continue.
You should take a walk outside. Fresh air is good for you.
Yeah. My ass didn't hurt so much with you.
I don't know, David. Just be happy. Be happy. That's the main thing.
Oh, I'm so happy. Can't you tell? I'm not happy when there's a solution. Go ahead. Come on. We're going to do this now.
Okay. So I'm sending you an email. The email's going to be like this. It's going to say, okay, I'm not going to pay you per hour or whatever. I'm going to pay you per job.
Yeah, stipend. Yeah.
Job. $50, let's say. $50 for this job. Okay, as a start. That's what I can give as of now. Now, what's the job? The job is add names to certificates. Add names, and numbers. So each certificate has a number. That's how fun. 2 certificates. To Sanhedrin. Sanhedrin Market Share Certificate. Sanhedrin Initiative.
Dude, you can't do this later? Or is this important?
Why? It's not. Is it boring? Well, the job is boring.
Okay, go ahead. I got it. Go ahead. I'll listen. Go ahead.
The job is to add names and numbers to the Sanhedrin Initiative Share Certificate.
Yeah, whatever.
The people that donated. So there's people that donated. Okay, now I'm going to add. Okay, let me send one sample share, and I'm going to explain you now over the phone. Once you get the email, okay. What needs to be changed each time? Okay, so there's a few things that need to be changed. We're trying to keep records of all the shares, because anybody can print it or erase it and put his name in. So I'm going to show you exactly what's going on here. So you see this email?
Where are you? Hang on a second. Don't hang up on him. Shit. No, what email are you talking about?
I sent it to David.
Oh, hold on. Yes. Okay, the money per job is $50. Add names, numbers to the Sanhedrin Initiative, and so to people that do it. So how many?
How many? We're talking about. Let me see. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of emails. A headache worth of emails. Should I forward them to you all together?
First, we agree on how many for 50. Yeah, just send it to me. Let's talk it out.
Okay, so let me see this. Okay, so I'm actually in a conundrum right now, because what's happening is like this. Our good friend Hannes from Temple Coin has sent me access to a shared document. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to copy the whole thing. and paste it on my own situation so that I can send it to you independently, as I said. Let me see. I'll look at Excel. So. Okay, this is a mess. Let me straighten this out. Just give me a moment, David. I'm sorry. Sorry for the delay. I apologize.
No worries.
So, let's talk about, do you have the picture of the share open on the computer?
I do.
Okay, so you see there that there's the name. The name in big, that's going to always need to be changed. Another thing that needs to be changed is it says owner number and then it says share number. So there's two separate things going on. There's the owner number and then there's the share number. Okay? Both of those need to be changed. So if I have the same owner that has a few different shares, so he's going to have the same owner number, and the shares are going to be different numbers, and so on. And also, because each share was purchased or received for a different amount of money.
Wait. I have to back out. Shut her down. I will not. I won't touch this.
Okay.
The reason, not that I don't want to, help you out, but I got a funny feeling. I've done shares. There's a lady in jail right now, 23 years. I want nothing to do with shares. I want nothing. Let me put this out blankly. Sir, I want nothing to do with manipulating share documents. Sir, thank you so much. No, thank you, but thank you. Let's do it another way. You got anything else?
All right, that was quick.
Well, that's the way I roll. That is the way I roll. Very efficient. Don't ask me to change legal documents. But are
they legal documents? I'm a graphic designer.
Wait, stop. There's the whole point. Shut it down. I don't want to say anymore. You got anything else? Can we talk about a vision?
Okay, so what I can say, David, is right now I'm at the stage of I want you to forget about actually committing to anything or anything. Yeah, I just want you to understand.
I want to commit.
And don't take this as Yossi's giving me excuses, because they say there's a saying that if you want something done, give it to a busy person, right?
Oh yeah.
So
deaf.
That being said, I don't even mind if you actually have a good idea that you believe is imperative to the operation.
Well, at this point, I want you to listen. Just listen.
But David, look, you've been peddling the clouds situation.
All right, that's enough. We're done. You needed me. I couldn't help you. I'm sorry. Have a good evening, sir.
Well,
have a good evening. I said you needed me. I could not help you. I'm sorry, because I went back to my peddling ways. Forgive me if you ever need me in the future. Please let me know. What else you got?
What else I got? Right now, there's nothing I can think of, honestly, that is ready to, like, in this way.
Sure, I couldn't help you.
But there's one thing that I do think that we should, okay?
I'm listening.
Your idea that you skimmed over briefly in the plan video that you had, which is some kind of a debate that the product it produces is unity. I like that idea. The question is, how do we create that in a way that is appealing to the masses. It is novel. It is unique.
At the beginning,
it is not repetitive.
At the beginning, this was what I wanted to do. Half hour ago. That's all I wanted to do. Now I'll do it. Much like Napoleon in the absolute chaos that he was in, could march into a parliament with his horse and a cannon, which I told you about, to seek out order.
Mm-hmm.
To seek out order. You have a horse, you have a cannon. That's the logistics I'm referring to, or trying to create. And you can create those logistics by RSVP. It's that time. It's showtime. Let's go. What are you going to do? You, the person that got this email. You, the rabbi. You, the rabbi, first. What are you going to do crying for Moshiach? Let's go. Let's go. Meaning, do you have a computer? Can you download a site? Would you be willing to, well, no. Would you willing to be to discuss unity with Christians? Simple. Keep it simple at first. You want to bait. You want to bait. Who's interested? Nobody? Let's find out. Who's interested in what? Creating unity. Where?
So you're saying make a group Zoom call with all the rabbis, put an RSVP out from mnglobal.org?
Well,
something like that?
You know what? Let's start there. Yes, sir. Let's start there. You do an invite for a Zoom call. And you've been with, however you're writing it. You're having a sit-down showdown with some information. You've known this guy for a while. He's got some credibility. In fact, I'm even suspect of something I'm not going to share. But he wants to have a sit-down. And I've given him 1 year and 8 months, and I'm ready for a sit-down. Something like that. And then he wants to talk about some things that could unify Jew and Christian, which is where we are. And that's when I would broach. Now I will get down serious now. This ain't gonna be no pansy Zoom call. It ain't gonna be no pansy Jew who knows everything, Christian who knows nothing. Tobias Singer Zoom call ain't gonna be that. No, sir. There's going to be 2,000 years of sinner Christians and Jews looking for redemption, waving at each other across the field. Sinning Jews, sinning Christians, and wannabe redemptive Jews. Just sitting there in the temple, we'll say. Sinning, I'm a sinner. Oh, yeah, I'm a sinner. Yes, I'm not redeemed yet. And go from there. How is that possible? In my mind, and Susan, one of the pillars' mind, and Lolly, her mind, and their perfection in a Jew who was sacrificed. Now look at Christians. What about Christians? Why are you a sinner? You know the way the mind works. What about you, Jew? Why are you looking for redemption? And the two Jews just sit and look at each other, pointing fingers. Still going on, will continue to go on until you or somebody that recognizes the tools that are in place that can be utilized come to the aid.
David, I have one question.
Yeah.
Am I correct to assume that you kind of have a sore throat or something?
I've learned laryngitis. Yeah.
Is there any way we could repair that by the time the debate goes off?
Sure.
Is there like a certain amount of cup of teas, or how does it work?
No, it doesn't work like that. And either you have to do it naturally or go to a doctor.
Okay. And
The
which
point.
one of those are at your disposal?
Pardon me?
I say, which one of those two options are at your disposal?
Time.
Time. Okay. So let's how long do you think it could be? Because I want this debate to be proper, and I want you to, I want you to be in your full glory, as they say.
I will be.
I would want to. So, do you think a week would be enough time for you to get back in shape?
Sure.
Okay. So let's give it a week.
But if it's not, are you
going
to cancel it if it's not?
No.
Okay.
I'm not. We're just going to go with it.
And Your Honor,
Your
Honor, please listen to me. I sit down in front of you. I sit down and I look up. Papa, this is the only way. Right now, it's the only way. If it's not done, if the invitation is not sent, however you word it, let's take a shower together if you want to be that brutal. You know what I mean, right? Let's go talk about the bastard. You know what I mean, right? Yeah?
Let's take a shot.
Your words. You understand?
Oh, like with the Germans that were here and they took a shower?
Yes, your candor, your words. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
You want to get their attention. This ain't just some other fucking niggerized Christian. Prepare yourselves. And the meaning in your mind, oh, hell yeah, we do Zoom call. Because it really is. Imagine those two Tesla coils. Listen, imagine those two Tesla coils at once spinning. The Jewish Tesla, we'll call it, with all that knowledge and experience and knowledge and more knowledge that Christians don't have access to. And it's over here. It's looking for redemption. But it's not getting it. Wants it bad. And then there's the Christians. I've said this. They're still sinners. Yet you got a Jew, learned Jew, took a beat down as a blood sacrifice, drenched throughout the entire Old Testament. What are we going to do? Well, we get the two of these two bitches together. Imagine the two of these energies together. Imagine that. Somehow, some way. And then that's when I went full gears. That I still call it the sacred document because it was converted one night to copyrighted. And I found the name interesting. Time Warner. And I just popped a boom into my computer on Google. When I asked God, is there a way to bring everybody together? And having known about those two pillars, how important they were before I met you, and then having two live women, virgins that ain't confused. They're not sinners. Get the fuck out of here. And they're the smartest. Oh, baby. And then another one in Brazil that did that video of, did you see the Mad Hatter video? I gotta go. Did you see
I don't
that?
know what
You go look at
I
the
don't
man.
know.
Go look at her production quality. It's just after my birthday. Her name's Queen Isabella. She's Mary Magdalene. She's like, oh, you're gonna call me a whore? Cast the first stone, whore. And so on your page, sir, the production quality off the chart. That's outside of Zoom. To agree, just to agree with rabbis nodding, going, yeah, we got a problem. Just like, going to AA. Yeah, all right, I got a drinking problem. All right, I got a Christian problem. I got a Jewish problem. You have to admit it, man. We're just, you and I are just AA. Two more pillars before the pillars before the pillars. We're the ones standing there going, look, man, grabbing their nuts. We got a problem, or don't we? What are we going to do about it? That's all. All right, you have the floor.
So, what I'm thinking is, we could make a graphic design, and I can put this design in the email. What should we call this? What should we call this?
Unity.
The Jews. Okay, unity, number one. Unity and huge.
I mean, maybe something like no bullshit or for real or live. How about live
Jews
unity?
and
Yeah, live unity discussed. Yeah.
sit down for a
Yeah, you can do all this later. Go do all this. Yes, this is exactly right. Goodbye. I love you. Goodbye.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute, David. Wait a minute. Jews and Christians sit down for a live discussion on healing.
Yes. Healing.
1,000 years
Healing.
of
The wound,
misery
the open wound.
in camp.
The open wound.
Yes. The open wound. Let's call it that. Yes. So here we go. Jews and Christians sit down for a live discussion, a live Zoom discussion. Even though my Zoom is going to collapse on us after like 40 minutes. Okay.
Right.
Jews and Christians sit down for a live Zoom discussion on healing the open wounds of 2,000 years
Yes. Brilliant.
of misery in both camps.
Beautiful.
The time is now to unite before the world collapses into ungodly distortion
Already is.
beyond repair.
It's there. Yeah, it's there. Good job. And not too much. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Good night, sir. I love you. I hug you.
I'll send you the thing, and I'll also probably talk to our colleagues in all the other groups. Maybe
Yes, sir.
Ulf, maybe
Yes,
Hans,
sir. Yes, sir.
maybe Sean, maybe the other guy,
Okay.
maybe Eliyahu will help join us.
Beautiful.
If they agree, I'll add your picture, their pictures to
Beautiful.
some,
Hey,
blitzkrieg.
till it happens. Till it happens. This is really exciting. Really, you made.
We're talking about
Dude, you made.
Thursday next week.
You just flipped the switch, because if they castigate me and the message in front of you, the moderator, there's the witness. They reject it. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm talking about a Christian side now. So I'm saying you got him by the balls. That's what I kept trying to tell you. Goodbye. You got him by the
All
balls.
the best, David. We'll keep moving.
Yes, sir. You got him by the balls. You got my balls. You understand? You got mine. But you got the other. Bye. We want theirs. Bye. Bye.
All right, all the best to you. Keep you up.
Bye. Bye.